Hello, this is Nabil Kabbani with Kabbani Associates, and we're here at the IMT conferences. And we have with us Mr. Robert Niziol from Hal-Cash International. Welcome, Robert.
Thank you.
Thank you for participating. So you've developed a wonderful technology solution called Hal-Cash, and it allows people to pick up money, a remittance in essence, from an ATM anywhere in the world. So it sounds great, but at the beginning, tell us a little bit why Hal-Cash? How did you come up with this great idea?
Thank you very much, Nabil. Thank you for the opportunity to speak with you. Well, there are about 2 million ATMs in the world. That number is expected to reach about 3 million ATMs by 2015. There should be about 500,000 ATMs in North America, about 900,000 in Europe, Middle East, in Africa, about 1.4 in Asia Pacific, and about 320,000 ATMs in Latin America. So we thought, how can we utilize those ATMs? The ATMs play a very important role in banking services, but they are absolutely underutilized for money transfer industry. I really believe that in the near future, certainly those ATMs will be used as a payout network. So we thought, okay, how can we build this payout network and offer it to MSBs, money service businesses? We spoke to a couple, certainly they're very interested in that. One problem was that most of the clients in that industry are people who don't have a bank account, who don't have ATM cards, therefore they won't be able to use it. Then we thought, okay, how can we use that network so people can withdraw money from ATM without using a card? We came up with the solution. I mean, the Hal-Cash, it's a banking product designed and developed by 6 major European banks. So they thought about this idea. The technology is patented. And a couple of years ago, the first time they implemented it in Spain, then it was rolled over to Poland and other countries in Europe. And now there is a rapid expansion globally.
And so let's explain to the audience a little more. How does the solution work? Practically, if I'm a customer, what do I have to do and what's different than the way ATMs work today?
Sure. There are a couple of ways how you can initiate a Hal-Cash order. Basically, you can use a mobile application, online application, or you can use a traditional channel through MSB. So let's use an example of MSB. You come to an agent and you say, I would like to transfer $100 to Poland. The transaction is entered into the system. The recipient is verified against various lists. We have to comply with the anti-money laundering, OFAC, etc., etc. If the recipient is approved, the transaction is registered, and the Hal-Cash creates a unique reference code, which is going to be transmitted electronically through mobile technology, SMS, to the recipient. Now, the sender needs to communicate with the recipient and send another PIN. So now there are 2 PIN codes needed to go to ATM and get the cash from the ATM. So now, if you are on the other side, the recipient, you get an SMS, you receive the $100 from whoever, right? And you have 1 PIN code, which is again generated by the system. The sender communicates with you via email, a phone call, whatever. Just tells you that the second PIN, and with this information, come to ATM, participating ATM. The ATM needs to be connected to the system. You press Hal-Cash on ATM. You are prompted to input the phone number, then those 2 PIN codes, and the amount of money being sent to you. And again, the transaction is verified in the system, validated. If everything is correct, you get the money. So it's a cardless transaction. And again, you don't need to be a bank client. You don't need to have any banking card or any card whatsoever. And you still can withdraw cash from ATM.
So that's a great and very convenient solution, and I think it serves the underbanked well. I really like the security feature because even if you lose your phone and somebody gets the transfer information from the SMS message, there's still a verbal confirmation between the sender and the receiver with a PIN that provides the extra security. So really have a two-factor authentication in the process. And that, I guess, is also good for compliance because the sender is identifying the receiver by calling him and knowing this is the right person on the other end of the phone. So that's wonderful. And how are you planning your global expansion? I know you have a very aggressive plan. You're already in 8 countries, numerous ATMs. How do you proceed and how do you partner with the money transfer industry?
Well, Hal-Cash International, which is based in Madrid, in Spain, is looking for partners around the world. And they are setting up a joint venture in particular geographic areas. Right now, again, as I mentioned before, our focus is Latin America. So we are looking for partners in Latin America, banks or other financial or non-financial institution, but basically experts in the money transfer industry. Then we set up a joint venture where Hal-Cash International will give an exclusive license to a local partner. And the local partner will be responsible for implementing the Hal-Cash in a particular area.
So in essence, you're open for partnerships with the MSBs and you could be a great payout tool for them to be in 24/7, 365 days a year available locations with 3 million ATMs around the world. That's a great solution. And a little bit more about the conference. What did you think about the conference? Did you find it useful for your business? Did you make useful contacts?
Absolutely. It's a wonderful conference. It's actually my pleasure to be here the second time. I was participating in the conference last year, also here in Miami. Excellent conference, great audience from various countries across the globe, actually. I was thinking that because of the location, most people will come from Latin America, but they met lots of people from Europe and some from Asia as well. There are lots of technology providers, so speaking to them, we can learn about other technologies, which is very helpful. So again, lovely conference, lovely audience, great conference, and I appreciate it a lot.
That's wonderful. Well, thank you very much for participating. Thank you for your time and for being part of this, and good luck with Hal-Cash.
Thank you so much.
Take care.
Thank you.